No, I'm not to be in
Is
this.
that everybody in your group, or is there some more?
Yes, this is
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Oh, right, good.
Good. Okay. Right. Welcome to our Lancaster bomber. Just two things. You're talking about a plane now well over 73 years old, so please don't touch anything because obviously you want to keep it for the future. Secondly, take as many photographs as you want. While I'm talking, I won't be offended. Okay. I'm going to wrap it on for about 4 minutes. You take as many slots as you want. Now this plane was used by the Royal Air Force primarily as a night bomber. So let's just talk about a scenario of what it would have been like at that time. So imagine you're over Germany in 1944. You'd be flying around 22,000 feet. Now, the ceiling about 24,500. That would be pitch black in here. Yeah? The only lights would be from the instrument panel, I'll show you where that was in a minute, or the navigator's table. It would be deafening here. I wouldn't be able to talk to you like this. You'd be each member would be sitting in their position, and they'd have a leather flying suit helmet on. They would have an intercom, and that's the only way they'd be able to talk with the rest of the crew. Now, depending on the time of year and the height they were flying, average temperature in here would be about minus 25 degrees centigrade. Often, the rear gunner sat in temperatures of minus 40 or possibly below. These two gunners did have electrically heated flying suits, yeah, but even so, 40 degrees minus is a lot, sort of temperature. Sadly, some of these guys did, some rear gunners certainly suffered from frostbite. 7 positions in this crew. Let's just talk you through them. So I'd like to just bend down. You may just see right at the very front of the plane 4 red buttons. Yeah?
I think I
Right.
see
Yeah?
5.
4.
Right. Okay, you've got a better eyesight than I have then. Okay, that is the instrument panel. Okay,
I only
now
see-
below that sat the bomb aimer, who also acted as the front gunner. Yeah. Now sitting in front of the instrument panel, but on my side, so unfortunately you can't see the seat, was the pilot. He sat on a raised seat, yeah, on this side of the fuselage. Now alongside him, sitting here in front of those red buttons, was a flight engineer. Now he wasn't a co-pilot, but he could help the pilot as and when, and certainly was looking after the efficiency of the plane. Now, behind him, sitting on the desk, which is about that long, light over, curtain behind him, he was the navigator, yeah? Then you had the radio operator. You can see a mock-up of that outside in front of the Lancaster when you leave. So 5 members of the crew were all at the front of the plane. Now the 6th member was here. And he would sit on that plinth there.
No way.
His feet wouldn't touch the ground. That allowed him to swivel his turret right round 180 degrees. Because not only were they gunners, but they were observers. And I'll talk about that in a minute. And finally, the position at the very back, the loneliest job I think in the Royal Air Force, was the rear gunner, often referred to as tail end Charlie. Now, once you're in flight, 2 hydraulic doors would close behind him once he was in